The Emperor's New Clothes. Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there was a lovely little village with green fields and rolling hills. At the top of the tallest hill lived the Emperor. The Emperor was famous far and wide for his love of fine clothes. He spent hours in front of the mirror admiring himself in his many fancy outfits. One day, two robbers came to the village with a plan to cheat the Emperor out of his money. They claimed to be tailors who would make a beautiful new suit for the Emperor. "We have a special cloth to show the Emperor," they announced. "It is, by far, the finest in the land. Surely, he will want a suit made from it." Hearing of this, the Emperor agreed to meet them. "What's so special about your cloth?" he asked them. "Is it finer cloth than this?" He stood up and turned in a circle so that the men could admire his suit. "Your Majesty," said one of the robbers, "this is magic cloth. It is so special that foolish people cannot see it, but clever people can. For 3 bags of gold, a suit made from this cloth can be yours." Immediately the Emperor agreed. Not only would he have the finest suit in all the land, but he would also find out who in his village was clever and who was foolish. The Emperor took the men to a room in the castle where they could work. In the room was a large wooden loom for weaving threads into cloth. "Thank you, Your Majesty," one of the robbers said. "We shall weave more magic cloth right away. What a suit this will be!" A few days later, the Emperor sent 2 messengers to find out when his suit would be ready. When they entered the room, the pair was surprised. There was no cloth on the loom. But then they both remembered that foolish people could not see the cloth. They did not want to be thought foolish themselves, and so they pretended to see it. "What beautiful cloth!" one of the messengers exclaimed. "It will be the Emperor's best suit yet. When will it be ready?" "Tell the Emperor that he will have his suit in time for the grand parade on Saturday," promised one of the robbers. The messengers went back to the Emperor and told him how splendid his suit was going to be. Everyone in the castle began to talk about it. Soon, news of the suit made from magic cloth spread throughout the entire land. The Emperor's subjects couldn't wait to see the Emperor in his finery. They were also curious to know which of their neighbors would prove themselves to be foolish by not being able to see the Emperor's new clothes. Saturday soon came. It was the perfect day for a parade. "Time to wake up, Your Majesty," announced one of the robbers. "We are here to dress you for the parade. Prepare to behold the most beautiful suit anyone has ever seen." "What do you think?" the other robber asked, pointing toward a chair. He was acting as if a suit were draped over it. But all the Emperor saw was the chair. Not wanting to appear foolish, he exclaimed, "Why, it's magnificent!" The robbers pretended to help the Emperor dress. Then they took their gold and fled the village as quickly as they could. The parade began. When the Emperor's carriage came into view, the people stared in surprise and shock. The Emperor was in his underwear. But no one wanted to appear foolish, so they cried, "Look how beautiful the Emperor's new clothes are!" Then the Emperor's carriage passed by a little boy. The child was confused. He didn't see the beautiful clothes everyone was talking about. "Why is the emperor in his underwear?" he asked his father loudly. Suddenly, everyone realized the truth. The emperor really was in his underwear. "The emperor isn't wearing any clothes," they all began to tell each other. The emperor couldn't help but hear them. He turned red with embarrassment. Now he understood that the men had cheated him. The emperor was grateful to the little boy for teaching everyone a valuable lesson. Tell the truth without worrying what other people might think of you.